Hello again and welcome to 111101 Tarot. This will be a quick read for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. Please bear in mind this is an intuitive read, so no tarot cards will be pulled in this message. This is just to test out my cards, just to make sure that they are resonating. All messages are intuitive messages, sorry. So I just ask that you please do remain open-minded and open-spirited to the messages that do come out. Please do take into consideration that not all messages will resonate with everybody. As I said, this is an intuitive read, so it is for you to intuitively dissect the message and pick up the messages that are for you, and to set aside messages that may be for other people. Okay, let's get into the read. Now I have already pre-shuffled, but I will attempt to shuffle again on camera and see what comes out for you guys. Okay, so cards are loose-ish. And hopefully we get some good messages for you. Okay. These cards can be very fiddly at times. That card that was sticking out was how do I melt your heart again? A lot of stuff going on. Maybe dealing with somebody who has Leo moon. So a lot of emotional energy coming out here. But I have to stay where I am here. Arrange these. Oh, so we've got right letters. We have Empress energy. How do I melt your heart again? Okay. Body set good. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Cancer, you may have a very see, when I hear body set good, I feel like that's just such a Caribbean saying for, you know, women that are quite curvy. So you may have a very curvaceous figure. You may be dealing with somebody who has a Cancer moon, or you may have a Cancer moon in your chart. This is just for energies and signs. You may also be dealing with another water sign. Okay. Let's keep shuffling. We've got Aquarius here. Cancer, do you have two people in your energy right now? I feel like you have two people in your energy. I don't know why I'm reading that, but I can feel two different energies here. Two different energies. Just want to make sure that this side of the cards are also... Oh, but then I'm getting this here. I was going to initially put it here, but this is... oh, crap. This is where I decided to place it. It's so annoying. I just knocked the oil away from my deck. These cards are like, use me now, shuffle me in. Shuffle me in, bring me into play. All right. Cards are being so stiff with me this evening. I've got you chose him over me, and I hate that. Cancer, Cancer, what's up? What's really good? Talk to me, sis. What are you out here doing? What are you out here doing? You chose him over me, and I hate that. But then I've got I chose wrong. Is this you, Cancer? Okay. Oh. But then this dropped in. It has to be her right now. All right. I still feel like this is you, though. I still feel like it is you that chose wrong, or you're in this feeling of maybe you had a decision to make between two people. Maybe somebody that you had very passionate energy with, and somebody who you were more emotionally connected with. And what's interesting about how both these cards are set up, and I'm just noticing it now, is the first three cards are all sit quite well with each other. You know, writing love letters, them wanting to break you down. Maybe they can see that you've put up walls. It's a typical and I keep saying Cancer, isn't it? Why do I keep saying Cancer? This is for all water signs. This is somebody that wants to get around your barriers. I'm not reading this right now as a negative thing. I think this is somebody that wants to get through, break down your barriers, get on the other side of the hard shell, the harder exterior. They want to get into the inside, because it's sitting in between these cards of writing love letters, writing letters, to maybe express how they feel, or maybe them wanting you to maybe express how you feel more. Because you may have some earth in your chart that makes you maybe less forthcoming with emotions as maybe a person who has more water in their charts. I think that the earth energy definitely balances you, and it might just be a bit more prominent in your chart as opposed to the water energies. But then at the bottom, as I said, these three cards definitely sit well with each other. But then these cards have just have like toxic traits to them. You chose him over me and I hate it. I want you to beg me. Who says that? You know, I feel like Cancer men, especially, maybe you are dealing with a Cancer man. That's why I keep mentioning Cancer. You may be dealing with a Cancer man. I don't know, my dealings with Cancer men just personally have just always been very toxic. And they do have this very toxic energy of, I don't know, they're so strange, you know? I love Cancer men, but and Cancer men are very, you know, should I say sexually forthcoming? Ay, ay, ay. I'll definitely say sexually forthcoming. We've also got Libra that just popped out. We've got Emperor energy also. Libra popped out. I don't know, I felt to put that there, so I'm going to just follow that. Oh, you see lonely here. We've got pay attention, be smart. You could be dealing with an air sign who maybe you're more like sexually inclined towards. Oh. So a card fell on the floor, but I don't typically like to read cards that fall on the floor. But it's annoying because it fell face up and I saw it, which is... Alright, let's just continue. Okay, we've got one card come out. Sorry, I'm breathing hard because it's very hot and I've had my my fan off, a massive industrial fan that I've had to turn off just for the sake of the video. But I'm literally sweating buckets right here. Okay. Do you know, I've been avoiding, I hate this when this happened, I've been avoiding this card, but it kept coming out. I need to pay attention a bit more. I think it's just because I'm hot. Lots of different moon signs want to pop up, but they're mainly just, from what I can see, a lot of air signs, and yeah, mainly air signs. I've seen, yeah, earth signs as well. Like I just saw Capricorn moon. Oh look, it just opened as well. Capricorn moon and Virgo moon. Sorry guys, just because I'm very hot at the moment. Okay. Don't want to just be, I don't want to just pull out crap. So we've got, I can't do everything. Puddles on the bed. We've got another sexual energy here. I can't work my feelings out to explain to you. We've got listen. Okay. I've got I think my friend likes you. Okay, so I've got that's my seed. Still trying to find the right time. Day after next is a time card. Another time card, day after next, now. Our love is sacred. They don't have to understand. But Cancer, I think you chose somebody else. Oh dear, sorry. I am falling off my chair there. Just deep into it. We have karmic partner. Okay. Sorry, I just need to readjust myself. Okay, cool. Whew. I'm going to pull some more cards though. Okay. I'm still sticking with that there's more than one person in play. One of them you had more of an emotional connection with. The other was more of a sexual connection. You see, with this still went bad, I typically read that as a card that has to do with money or like finances, wealth. But I believe that you were faced with choices. The choices between people. And I think within you, you believe that you may have chosen wrong. But then I'm reading both parties. When I say both parties, I mean I'm reading the men of choice, the choices between men. They both had very good traits, and I think this is how you kind of weighed it out for yourself, is that they have very good traits, but they both have that hint of toxicity in them. I think, let me just move these time cards. I think you really wanted to be smart in your decision making. I think that you removed yourself from emotional energy and you wanted to be smart in terms of who you picked. I don't think you were looking at it based off of right now gratification. I think you were looking, you're looking at your between these people as, you know, potential life partners. And I think they both had the element of satisfying a need for you, your immediate need. But I don't think out of the choices you had, any of them really satisfied your long-term goals. So I think you really did just kind of pick, how can I say this without being horrible? I think you picked the best out of a bad bunch. And again, see this, I sat under the Empress energy, and I really think this was your energy. And you know, there was a card that came out, I believe it was the Emperor energy as well. I believe it was the Emperor energy, and I think I may have said this, you may have earth signs in your chart. And I think that that's what you project more than your emotional, your water sign energy. With this, please don't judge me. I'm still trying to understand this card in the reading overall. I feel like you feel as though you're the one that really drove the direction of your relationships. I think the guys or the choices you had got what they could, advocated for what they wanted as it was there. If that makes sense. I don't know, that's how I'm hearing it. They advocated for what they wanted while it was there, while it was available to them. While you were trying to plan a trajectory, you were trying to plan a journey. I hate that was the journey card that fell on the floor. You were trying to plan something for the long haul. But again, with there was always this hint of sabotage from this person. There was always, or should I say these people? There was always a hint of sabotage from these people. There was always something that they did that would just make you retreat, and or even just think twice about a person. So imagine a scenario where one week everything is going great with person A, and then something happens on a Saturday and you're just like, person A ain't cutting it. And it could just be, and again, because it was just the one card, it's like the one between the 4, the one between the 5. It's just that one thing. It's just something that maybe another person might overlook, but to you it holds significance, that they would do, and it would just kind of it would shake that foundation within you a little bit, and you might then focus on the other person. I think you've been a bit of a player here, water signs. And I keep wanting to say Cancer, but I don't know why. But this is a water sign read, so I do feel like this might be a situation across all these signs, or all the water signs, because we do still have Pisces showing up here as well. Yeah, you see, I can't work out my feelings to explain. I think maybe one of your pressing questions to your person or to your people. This is no shade, sis. This is a no shade, no judgment zone. First of all, let me just say it like this. But I've just got to call it as I read it. I think your person, you were asking your people specific questions, and I think you wanted to know who would come back with the right answer. And I think maybe the person that you wanted it to work out with the most, just couldn't really articulate how they felt about you. And I think it left a lot of doubt in your mind as to whether or not you were putting your energy in the right person. I think you definitely didn't want to put all of your eggs in one basket. Hello, hi. Yeah, I think kudos to you, to be fair. But I think the person that you really had your eye on just couldn't really articulate their feelings for you. And I think sometimes maybe their actions just didn't meet up with what they were telling you. So I think you were trying to be a bit more specific in terms of their feelings, because you just couldn't their actions were not definitive enough for you. So that person felt that pressure from you, and they knew that they just had to just kind of I wouldn't even say throw in the towel, because I feel like throwing the towel, it means that a person's given up. But I feel like they just wanted to give you something that was a bit of realness. And the realness that they could give you was, look, I feel what I feel for you. I can't really work it out myself. I can't put words to what I feel for you, but I have feelings for you. I can't describe the intensity of it. I can't maybe say it's love, or I can't maybe say we're getting married, or I can't say that the next step is engagement for us, but I feel the way I feel about you. But I just don't feel like that was enough. which is funny here, because I think my friend likes you. So maybe that person speaks about you quite often with their friends, and you're the one that's they just can't decipher, they can't wrap their head around, and they're just like, okay, friends, or buddy here, brethren there, what do you think, what should I do? And I think maybe the people, and the way that I'm reading it, the people around them see those wifely qualities in you, and I think maybe your person may just get a feeling that his friend likes you. Maybe his friend is one of these people. Hey sis, you gotta get in where you fit in, and if it makes bank, then hello. Maybe his friend does like you. Maybe his friends could be one of these people, or maybe the friend could be somebody on the side that's trying their luck a little bit. 1-2 messages here, like, oh sis, you look great, or all of those things. And I think your person, or I think one of your people are, you know, are definitely thinking their friends moving a bit sus. In terms of your connection, I feel like you have a connection with another water sign that is quite intense. And I read this card as it ties in with this. It's sitting directly under, okay. I think it's sitting directly under the Cancer moon. So I do think that you are connected to another water sign. I think maybe that's the person that you wanted it to work out with the most. I think that's the person that you wanted it to work out with the most. But they just couldn't. I told you anyway, Cancer men, Cancer men are a bit, yeah, they're sometimes. I think there's a deep bond. There is a very, very deep connection between you and another water sign. Or a man that has water signs, water heavily in his chart. He has heavy water in his chart. I think there is that deep understanding. There is that deeper level of love, really. But I think, like I said, that touch of toxin. Do you know why I keep tripping over this word? There's this video that anyway. There's a video of some comedian that intentionally gets this word wrong, and I've started saying it like he does, and that it's just really throwing me off. It's toxic traits. Yeah, there's some toxic traits, and I think everyone goes through that journey. I mean, when I look at others, I can tell that there's a time in their life where they probably showed up as a karmic person. They sat in that karmic energy. But I definitely think that is a journey to divinity. I think if you don't understand the darkness in you or the toxic traits within you, it's hard for you to really understand who you are as a divine. So I guess this person again, I just feel like this is just to confirm that this person that you were really counting on to pull through as the person that you are going to be with, there's just something in him that's a bit toxic, that triggers you a little bit. I feel like this could be more of a business dealings with someone, and it could be another water sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I don't feel like this is a romantic individual. I think this is more to do with finances. Maybe somebody who is a Pisces. I think I initially read this as you making a choice that didn't necessarily come to fruition. I still feel like that stands. I feel that that's come out in other cards, but now that I'm looking at these cards together, I feel like this is something to do with finances, because you have the two major cards to do with wealth, and then you have another. Whenever I see a green card, I think of stability. There's a stability element here, and I think maybe a possible deal or financial opportunity may have gone down south with this individual, and I don't think you were as smart as you could have been. I don't think you maneuvered I don't think you maneuvered around it as best as you could have, because you just wasn't paying attention to the signs. You weren't sitting in your intuition. And I think Spirit is just calling you to be more attentive to the people around you and to listen more. Listen more than you speak. I think sometimes when we do sit in a more reserved energy, you can see more about an individual, and you'll see the things you wouldn't notice if you're constantly in an engaging energy. You can engage and still be reserved, but if you're, that's more of an inactive engagement, I would say. And I think that spirit is just calling you to listen more to your intuition, listen more to people's energy, body language, as opposed to what they say. I think at the moment, spirit is maybe calling you to come out of the mess. I say that lightheartedly, but just maybe just focus on your goals a little bit more. And it's so I think it's so relevant that it came out for all signs. I feel like it's so relevant that it came out for all signs. I think there's a big shift, and you know, these are more intimate calls or more intimate message, but I feel like the overall message for us as beings is to focus on our goals, and from that focus and dedication to our goals, our true desires will be answered and fulfilled. Hence why this card has come out in every read. And it has to be her right now. Again, there's just a lot of choices that are being made on either side, and you know, on both sides of the coin. In your dealings with a lot of people right now, I think there have been people that have been overlooked. There are people that have been chosen over another person, and I think that somebody else was picked up for some sort of financial opportunity, and I think you missed the signs. Yeah, I think you missed the signs. I think if you were sitting in your intuitive energy, in your intuition, I think you would have picked it up a lot quicker and maybe seen that the opportunity wasn't for you, and maybe you would have withdrawn yourself. I think the reason why it's coming up now is because I think you're beating yourself up a little bit about it. I think that you're dwelling on it a bit too much. If it hasn't happened yet, then this is a warning for you to pay attention, to listen more, and to maybe just not put all of your energy into what you think is going to be, I don't know, the next best thing, and work on your something that's personal to you, but is more of a long-term goal. I think if what this could have been a quick fix to maybe a few issues, or maybe financial issues, but I don't think it would have paid out in the long run. I think it would have just been something instant and something that you wouldn't have been able to grow on or build on. I think it would have just been something quite quick. Now, okay, I think that this energy is, as I think I said earlier, somebody who you are very passionate about, somebody who's passionate about you. Be careful, sis, if you don't want to be having any babies. That's a claim to, this is my claim to child card. That's my seed, that's my baby, that's my child. Be careful if you don't want to have any babies with this person. I'm not sure whether you picked this person over somebody who you may have been more emotionally connected to. But I'll see what comes out in these cards here. Yeah. Sorry, I do apologize. I don't know why this. Okay. Got this. Two cards. I just need one more, I believe. Yep. Oh god, just one other baby card. What Leo Moon that flipped out. Okay, Let me just do one more shuffle. Oh God, that was too many. Just don't fill out these cards. Read. Okay. And Leo came out again. Thick. So, as I said, I think that you may be somebody who is quite voluptuous. Yeah, I knew that. That's set good, body set good. Yes, my girl. Sorry, my plant is just irritating me. Okay. You definitely have somebody who wants to communicate with you. You've got time to invest in yourself. There we go. Oh, I hope you're seeing this, yeah? Be careful. Be careful. Be careful, sis. Sorry, I feel like something just dropped. Be careful, sis. If you're not ready to have a baby, use protection, okay? Use protection. So we've got, I'm still trying to figure you out. Yeah. And cleanse yourself temporarily of the things that you eat, see, speak, and hear. And I think this is what we were talking about in terms of this. Yeah, just do what you do that brings you closer to spirit, whether it's to pray, whether it's to meditate on the word, whether it's to worship, to sing, to did I say meditate already? To meditate. I really feel like I dropped something. It's really irking me. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I did. Let's see, I chose wrong card. Yeah. Really do that. Really do that. I think the cards are, spirit is trying to tell you in different ways, like, you really need to get this under control. I think it will stop. I think it will eliminate a lot of confusion that you have right now. As I'm reading for you, I just feel so confused, and I feel like that might be the energy that you may be in. I feel like mentally you might just be confused about everything. Not just your love life, your work, maybe even family. I think that you just need time to withdraw. I don't think this is the time to socialize. I think this might just be a thing where you just need to cleanse. Just so that you can get clear messages, just so you can have clear understanding. Honestly, I always find that the answers are really within myself. I think I'm my biggest contender, and nobody else can contend with me more than me. So I say it to you, nobody else can contend with you more than yourself. You know what's up, really. I think sometimes we cover it with various distractions. You really need to take some time for yourself to just clear yourself of all of this confusing energy. It might be flattering for the time being. I think a lot of this energy right now that you're sitting in is just instant gratification. It's not there for the long haul. I feel like you really do, and I'm just saying this as an overall message. I know that I've got in a bit deeper in some of the cards, but I think your overall message is to detox, cleanse, get yourself to a point where you are investing in time into yourself, and you're not investing time into people that are confused. Yeah, I don't feel like you are gonna stop having options. I don't. These cards didn't come out under any sign in particular. I still feel like you're gonna have options that are gonna find you quite mysterious, that will go the extra mile to try and figure you out, and I think you might find that quite sexy and quite endearing. I think you're gonna have a lot of people wanting to talk to you, a lot of men wanting to reach out to you, communicate with you, connect with you. But I think you need time for yourself. These options are still going to be around. Hello, you're set good, you're tick. From what I can see, you have a lot of good things going for you. You have a lot of attractive qualities. I don't think you're going to be short of attention. So I don't think that's something you need to worry about. I think even when you come out of this period where you're paying attention, you're listening more, you're focusing on your goals, you're cleansing yourself with things that are temporary, you're investing time into yourself, all these people will still be there. But I think the only thing, what's going to change is your lens and how you view them. Yeah. It's your lens and how you view them. And I keep saying this, baby, if you do not want a baby, please be very, very careful and use protection, because this could really be somebody's intention, is to lock you down by having a baby. And it trust me, some men are out there, water sign men, I like that. Even air sign men, do you know what? Yeah. Water sign men, air sign men are scary. And I'm talking from as somebody that knows them very well. Okay, they are into trying to trap you with babies. Okay, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed your read. Water signs. Oh, water signs can bring any man to their knees. And you can see it, honestly. I really don't feel like you'll be short of attention. I really do feel like it is time to invest. There's a lot of confusion in you, and I think you're attracting confused people right now, irregardless of how they might satisfy you or give you some sort of gratification, like instant gratification. It's not there for the longevity, and I think deep down you want something for the long haul. Thank you so much for joining me on this read. Please like and subscribe and share.